starts the season 2-0. They beat Ram and East Central last week. Pine City has been hitting more points inside the paint instead of the three-pointers this season. So it's a nice matchup. Let's see if the Pine City Dragons can get back on track in this one. And when we come back here, we'll be set for the start of this game between the Dragons and the Wildcats. You're listening to 100.9 FM WCMP.
Since 1960.
Choosing the right partner can make all the difference. Look to Fairview Clinics, Pine City, where you'll find care that's well and beyond your expectations. Our team of family medicine and orthopedic providers are dedicated to your health and wellness. And when you need care at night or on weekends for illness or injuries, Fairview Urgent Care in North Branch is just minutes away. Find your doctor at fairview.org/Pine City. Fairview, well and beyond.
To their customers and friends, Daggett's Fresh Foods in Hinckley extends their best wishes for a joyous holiday season. They feel blessed that you choose them to help you put food on your plate, and they look forward to continuing to serve you in the next year. If you need any last-minute holiday baking items or snacks for your upcoming holiday parties, swing into Daggett's Fresh Foods in Hinckley. Daggett's Fresh Foods would like to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you and your family.
Farming doesn't follow an 8-to-5 schedule. A slow week is 60 to 80 hours. My land, livestock, and family rely on me. That's why I bought farm insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, because every policy comes with a local agent. A real person who lives right in my community, who I can rely on to help keep my farm covered no matter what.
Visit Pine Insurance Agency located in the Northridge Center today.
Morris Chevrolet Buick wants to give you the best Christmas gift ever. Only at Morris Chevrolet Buick can you get below Chevy employee pricing on select vehicles. Get up to $1,000 below employee pricing on select 2019 Silverados, or $500 below employee pricing on select 2020 Equinox. See dealer for details. Donate a toy for Toys for Tots and get $100 towards a vehicle purchase, or $25 off of service. Morris Chevrolet Buick. The deals are better here.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
Here, we listen. We engage. Through every stage of life, we provide compassionate care closely tuned to your needs and concerns. From surgery and physical therapy to specialty care and emergency services, Essentia Health Sandstone provides expert, personalized care for the people of Pine County. Here, we take care of each other. Essentia Health, like nowhere else. Call 320-245-5600 or visit essentiahealth.org to learn more.
Honey, I've got some Christmas hints for you.
Bring it.
Soft.
Cashmere sweater?
Nope. Think crystal clear water.
Tropical vacation?
No. Think closer to home. One more hint. delicious.
My mom's homemade fruitcake?
No, Tom, I want Connecticut water.
Aquarius Home Services, your local authorized Connecticut dealer, is offering 25% off a whole home water treatment system during their holiday sale. For the best water of your life, go to ConnecticutMN.com and request your free in-home water analysis. Aquarius and Connecticut, brilliantly simple.
Perry's Auto Salon in Rush City is your local specialist for all your auto collision repair. Perry's fixes it right the first time. Perry's will take care of all your insurance claims, making it a worry-free experience. Perry's Auto Salon offers state-of-the-art equipment, a downdraft paint booth, expert color matching, computerized frame straightening, and detailing. Towing and rental cars are available, whether it's a little ding or a big bang.
Go to the pros at Perry's Auto Salon in Rush City, and you'll be driving home their quality reputation.
Chisago Lakes Wildcats and the Pine City Dragons. The national anthem has been sung. Your starting lineups for the Pine City Dragons: number 0, Caleb Fromm; number 2, Coleman Lind; number 10, Connor Jusak; number 32, Christian Fromm; and 33, Seth Logan. The starting lineups for the Bram Bombers is number 3, Ryan Sandvik; number 11, Grant Kohler; number 23, Aiden Hawkinson; number 32, Bo Backus; and 50, Andrew Kohler. The tip-off is won here by the Chisago Lakes Wildcats, and it's an early shot for 3 that misses, and it is rebounded here by Seth Logan. He goes up the court, stops at the three-point line, takes a 3, and that one's missed long. Rebounded here by the Dragons. Passed it down now to Jusak. Jusak misses, and it's rebounded here by the Bram Bombers. With it now, Hawkinson. Hawkinson stops. He gets it over to number 3, Ryan Sandvik. Sandvik holds it just about at center court, then passes it off to Bo Backus. Backus over to Hawkinson. Hawkinson over to Grant Kohler. Kohler now back over to Backus for 3. He misses, and it's rebounded by Seth Logan. Logan slowly jogging up the court. Passes half court. Passes it over to number 10, Connor Jusak, and then passes it over to Lynn for 3. Hits the 3, and the Dragons have an early 3-0 lead over the Bombers. Coleman Lind on that one. Now with the ball, it is Hawkinson. Hawkinson over to Backus, and it's blocked. Lind has it now up the court. He looks it, shoots up the middle, passes it off to Logan. Logan driving, backs it back out. Tosses it over to Lind. Lind over to Logan. Logan back to Lind. Lind down deep to Fromm. Fromm misses the layup. It's blocked by the Bombers as they take it back up court. Backus with the 3. He misses it long, and there is a whistle on the floor. That whistle is on Pine City for a push. So the Bombers will inbound it here. Inbounding is Hawkinson. Hawkinson gets it to Kohler. Kohler now down to Hawkinson. Hawkinson puts it up for 2, and the Wildcats get themselves on the board. Pine City still holds a 1-point lead. It's now 3-2. Logan with the ball. Looking for someone to pass it off to. He's double-teamed. He shoots it over to Lind. Lind down in the corner to Fromm. Fromm for the 3. He hits it! Fromm with the 3-point shot. Drains it. And the Dragons now have a 6-2 lead over the Wildcats. Now with it for the Wildcats is Sandvik. He shoots a 3, and that one's long. And we got another whistle here. That one is on the Dragons once again. So to inbound it here for the Wildcats, number 23, Aiden Hawkinson. Hawkinson gets the ball from the rest. Inbounds it here, and that one's tipped, nearly intercepted by Lind. This time again down to Sandvik, nearly picked off again by Lind. This is take a 3-point shot. It's missed, rebounded by the Bombers. The whistle will be on the Bombers, and it will be Dragons ball. Inbounding for the Dragons is Seth Logan. Logan inbounds it here to Lind. Lind up the court. Passing the half-court mark. Telling Logan to come over to his side. Lind fakes one way, goes the other, puts it up for two, and that one misses, but there is a foul called on the Chisago Lakes Wildcats. So Lind will go to the line and shoot two. That is the first foul of the game, second foul of the game for the Chisago Lakes Wildcats. Lind puts up his first one, and it's off the back of the rim. Too strong there on that first free throw. It's okay, he's got one more left to shoot here. Backus checks in now for Grant Kohler. Lind getting set up for his second of two free throws here. Puts it up, and that one's in. 1 of 2 from the free throw line there for Lind. Wildcats inbound it here. Backus now has it over to Hawkinson, now over to Ethan Thompson, and Thompson puts it up, lays it in for two. The Wildcats now 4-7, trailing the Dragons. Lind now has it for the Dragons, passes it off to Jusak, Jusak off to Lind. Lind has it, gets a screen from Logan, he takes the three, that one's good! Lind with his second three of the game, and it's good to give the Dragons a 10-4 lead over the Wildcats. Hawkinson passes it over to Sandvik. Sandvik down to Backus. Backus over to Hawkinson. Hawkinson back to Backus. Backus over to Hawkinson. Hawkinson down to Sandvik. Sandvik over to Thompson. Thompson shoots the three. That one's good. 10-7 now. The lead for the Dragons. Jusak with the ball, passes it over to Lind. Lind has it on the far side of the court. Looking to get a screen from Logan. Logan provides one, gets it over to Fromm. Fromm back to Lind. Throws it down to Logan. Logan throws it up to Fromm. Fromm for the three. That one rims out. And Chisago Lakes Wildcats get the rebound. Up the court with it is Sandvik. Sandvik looking to pass it off here. Passes it off to Thompson. Thompson over to Hawkinson. Hawkinson with the three to tie this one up. He does! Hawkinson takes the three, makes it, and we are tied here at 10 with 13-15 on that Fairview Clinic scoreboard. Lind now has it up the court for the Dragons. Lind down to Logan. Takes it back to the three-point line, passes it off to Lind. Lind has it, he drives down inside the paint, passes it out to Fromm. Jusak. Jusak now passes it off to Logan. Logan hands it off to Fromm now. Fromm, he'll drive into the paint, he'll fake and then go out for two, and that one's good. A layup for Fromm is good. The Dragons retake the lead, 12-10. Oh my goodness, what a move and pass there by 32. Backus for Chisago Lakes getting it to Ryan Sandvik, but Sandvik's layup goes out of bounds, and that will be Dragons basketball. Four subs will come in here for Pine City. Jason Thiemann checks into the game, as well as Cameron Jusak. Thiemann drives for the layup. That one's blocked, and that one's out of bounds. It will remain Dragons ball. Also checking in for the Dragons is Tanner Wichter. So only three sub in instead of my preview. This is what I said for. Jusak with the three. That one's long and rebounded by the Wildcats. Hawkinson has it up the court. Passes it to Thompson. Thompson passes it back to Hawkinson. Hawkinson over to Backus. Backus, he'll drive down in the paint, and that one is a charge on the Wildcats, so the Dragons will get possession of this ball, and now inbounding it for the Dragons is Thiemann. Refs are going to confer here just for a second before giving the ball to Thiemann, who will inbound it here to Lind. Lind has it up the court, now he passes center court, passes it over to Wichter. Wichter looked for the three, then he'll drive inside the paint. He lays that one up for an easy two. 14 to 10, now the lead for the Wildcats as they get this ball up the court quick. Thompson has it. He's at three-point line where he's double teamed. He passes it back to, let's see, that is number 50, Andrew Kohler. Kohler will lay it up, and that one's good for two. Lind over to Wichter, who's at three-point line. He'll drive. He'll get guarded really well there. He'll drive it inside the paint, pass it back out to Thiemann. Thiemann over to Fromm. Fromm looking for a lane. He can't find one. He'll pass it over to Wichter. Wichter has it. He drives inside the paint, looking for the layup. That one's blocked, and it's no good. The Wildcats have it here. Sandvik over. Backus down to Kohler. Kohler back to Thompson for the three. That one's missed. Rebounded by the Dragons. Cameron Jusak now up the court. Jusak hands it off to Caleb Fromm for three. That one rims out. Rebounded here by the Bombers. Now up the court quickly goes Sandvik. Sandvik off to Backus. Backus lays it up and in for two. We have a tie game now. 14 all here in this one with just under 11 minutes there on that Fairview Clinic scoreboard. Lind has it. He tries a spin move inside the paint. And it's a travel on Lind. So it will be Wildcats ball. Checking in now for the Wildcats will be Ben Forsberg in for Andrew Kohler. And mounting it here is Hawkinson. Hawkinson gets it to Forsberg. Forsberg up to Backus. Backus down to Forsberg. Forsberg back to Backus. He waits for the Pine City defenders to jump over him. And he gets his own rebound and then is fouled by a Dragons player. So he'll go to the line and shoot two. Backus at the line to shoot two. Puts up his first one. That one's in. Wildcats now have a 1-point lead over the Dragons, 15 to 14. Checking in now for the Dragons is Dylan Peterson, number 1, number 32, Christian Fromm, and Seth Logan checks back in. So Backus, his second one is up and good, and he gives the Wildcats a 2-point lead over the Dragons now. Logan inbounds here to Connor Jusak. Jusak passes it over to Wichter. Wichter down to Seth Logan. Seth Logan takes the three, and he makes it! Seth Logan with the three, and he now gives the Dragons a 1-point lead. But the Wildcats get the ball up the court quickly, like they have all game. Thompson with the three, and that one rims out. Rebounded here by Seth Logan. Logan will take it up the court. He'll drive into the paint, stop, hand it off to number 1, Dylan Peterson. Peterson off to Jusak. Connor Jusak now off to Christian Fromm. Christian Fromm passes it to Seth Logan, who's wide open for the three, and that one is off the back of the rim. A little long, and rebounded here by Dylan Peterson. Dylan Peterson down to Seth Logan. Seth Logan out to Jusak. Jusak back to Logan. Logan gonna drive. He stops. Passes it over to Fromm. Fromm passes it over to Jusak. Jusak hands it off to Seth Logan. Logan looking for anyone to pass to. He'll back out. Ball to his right, and he'll drive. Passes it to Dylan Peterson. Dylan Peterson wanted three. Thinks twice about it. Back to Logan. Logan over to Jusak. Jusak over to Fromm. Christian Fromm passes it to Wichter. Wichter off to Logan. Logan for the three, and he drains it. Seth Logan with his second three gives the Dragons a 20 to 16 lead over the Wildcats. With the ball now is Forsberg. Forsberg misses the layup. Rebounded here by Dylan Peterson. Dylan Peterson off to Jusak. Jusak being guarded now. He will stop and pass it off to Christian Fromm. Christian Fromm was going to hand it off to Logan, and he does anyways. Logan looking to drive. He spins, backs it out to Christian Fromm. Fromm will drive. He got that one blocked. What a block there by the Wildcats. They take it up court now. Backus has it. Backus driving. He's inside the paint, and that one will draw a whistle here. And it's a push on the Dragons. That's their fourth team foul so far. Chisago Lakes has 3. 8.5 minutes left on that Fairview Clinic scoreboard. The Dragons lead 20-16 over the Chisago Lakes Wildcats. So the Wildcats will inbound it here. Inbounding it is Forsberg. Forsberg will inbound it here to Sandvik. Sandvik over to Hawkinson. Hawkinson over to Lasuda. Lasuda over to Sandvik. And rebounded here by the Wildcats, but a whistle is called, and it will be Dragons ball. It was a push on the Wildcats. So now both teams with 4 fouls. To inbound here for the Dragons is Tanner Wichter, number 4. He will inbound it here to Connor Jusak. Jusak passes half court. Standing halfway between the three-point line and half court, passes it off to Christian Fromm. Fromm tries to get it down to Logan. He will. Logan is standing at three-point line. He'll drive inside the paint now. He's looking to pass it off. He passes it off to Dylan Peterson. Peterson off to Tanner Wichter. Wichter now back to Seth Logan. Seth Logan, he'll drive. He'll back it back out to Christian Fromm. Christian Fromm inside the paint, passes it back to Seth Logan. Logan will drive. He'll pass it off to Dylan Peterson. Dylan Peterson has a short drive. Pass it off to Wichter at the three-point line. That one is short. Rebounded here by the Wildcats. And that's going to be a whistle on the Dragons. But nonetheless, it will be Wildcats ball. Dragons still leading here 20-16 in this game. Just over 7.5 minutes left on that Fairview Clinic scoreboard. Inbounding here for the Wildcats is Forsberg. Forsberg will get it off to Sandvik. Sandvik slowly walking up the court. He'll pass it back to Forsberg. Forsberg back to Sandvik. Sandvik finally passes half court. He'll get it down to Kohler, who checks in, and Seth Logan will steal it. Seth Logan passes it behind his back. Seth Logan up the court. He'll stop, slow down, then he'll start again. He'll look to pass it back out. He passes it out to Connor Jusak. Jusak has it with a nasty spin move. He puts it up, but it rims out. Rims out here, rebounded by the Wildcats. Now Sandvik has it. He has it off to Lucida. Lucida over to Forsberg, and Forsberg gives it up here to the Dragons, to number 14, Cameron Jusak. And Jusak down to Seth Logan. Seth Logan has that one batted away, but I think they called a foul on Seth Logan for a charge. Checking in here will be Tanner Wichter for Seth Logan. On the court for the Vikings is Caleb Fromm, Tanner Wichter, Coleman Lynn, Connor Jusak, and Cameron Jusak are the 5 out there for the Dragons right now. Inbounding it here for the Wildcats is Thompson. Thompson over to Lucida. Lucida over to Thompson. Back to Lucida. Back to Thompson. Over to Sandvik. Sandvik over to Lucida. Lucida over to Thompson. Thompson over to Lucida. Lucida over to Sandvik. Sandvik looking possibly to pass it off here. He does to Lucida. Lucida back to Sandvik. He thought about 3, thought twice. Passes it off to Thompson. Thompson over to Lucida. Over to Sandvik. Sandvik had a split second where he might have had a chance at a 3. He'll pass it off to Lucida. Inside the paint now down to number 22, and that's Miller. But Miller gets called for the charge, and the basketball will go back into the Dragons' hands. Inbounding here for the Dragons is Connor Jusak. He'll inbound it to number 2, Coleman Lind. Lind will casually walk it up the court as he passes half court. It's a screen, and he'll take the long 3, and he nails it from long range, giving the Dragons a 23-16 lead here in this one. Wildcats up the court quickly, but this one is blocked by Lind. Lind now has it. Lind has Caleb Fromm, but he's not going to pass it to him. He takes it himself, and that one bounces twice and in. A quick breakaway there for Coleman Lind. 25-16 now the lead for the Dragons. Wildcats have it. Sandvik now has it over to Lucida. Lucida has it, and the Chisago Lakes coach has called a timeout. And while they take a timeout, we'll take a timeout. You're listening to boys basketball here on WCMP.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Parking lot potholes can keep your customers away. Ugly cracks in your driveway can bring down the value of your house. At Prefer Paving and Ready Mix, project size doesn't matter. Big or small, they pave it all. Prefer Paving and Ready Mix has delivered top quality blacktop asphalt paving for housing divisions, commercial developments, industrial parks, recreational projects, and city and county streets, as well as smaller projects such as residential driveways and parking lots. From quote to completion, rely on Prefer Paving and Ready Mix in Rush City.
Out of the timeout, the Wildcats have the ball. Ethan Thompson has it. He'll pass it over to Lucida. Lucida down to Sandvik. Sandvik off to Kohler. Kohler off to Lucida. He'll put it up. He'll miss. It bounces about 3 times, and it goes back to Kohler, who rebounds it, and he gets fouled on the way up. So he'll go to the line and shoot 2. So it did go in here for the Wildcats, they say. But he'll go to the line and shoot 1. Shooting 1 for the Wildcats is Andrew Kohler. First one is up, and it is no good, but it is rebounded. I think it goes out of bounds. It is touched last by the Bombers, they say. One ref was conferring with the other. The ref down the court said touched last by the Wildcats. So the Dragons will have possession of the ball now. Lind inbounding it here to Jusak. Connor Jusak will walk it up the court. He turns into a jog now as he passes half court. Passes it down to Lind. Lind is fouled. So Lind is fouled here. And the Dragons will inbound it on the far side of the gym. Jusak will inbound this ball. The refs are talking about something here. Well, they finally give the ball to Jusak. Jusak inbounds it here to Lind. Lind has it. He passes it down to Jusak. Jusak over to Fromm. Fromm now drives. He passes it back to Jusak. Jusak looking for anyone to pass it to. Finally gets it to Lind, and that one will go out of bounds, and it will be Wildcats ball. At Fairview Clinic scoreboard reads 5 minutes 14 seconds. The Dragons lead 25-18 in this game over the Wildcats. Wildcats will inbound it now. Backus has it. Over to Lucida. And it is stolen by Victor. Victor has it. Victor has a one-on-one. He'll put it up and he'll miss. It is rebounded there by Jusak. And Jusak gets it off to Lind, and Lind is fouled as he was getting that pass from Jusak. And he will go to the line and shoot a 1-and-1, I believe. So Allen getting his team in order, telling that him and what he wants them to do. Meanwhile, Fromm is at the line. His first one is up and in. So he'll get to shoot a second one here as they extend their lead 26-18 over the Wildcats. Checking in for the Wildcats is Grant Kohler, in for Bo Backus. So Fromm with his second of his 1-and-1 puts it up and in. So he goes 2 for 2 on that one. Inbounding it here is Kohler. Kohler down to Grant Kohler. And Kohler puts it up and it is in. And let's see what the call is here. The basket was good. And they call the foul on the Dragons, so he'll go to the line and shoot 1. Possible 3-point play here for Grant Kohler, as he got it from his brother, Andrew Kohler. Grant, the older of these two. He'll be at the line to shoot 1 for the 3-point play. Kohler's foul shot is up and no good. Rebounded here by the Dragons. Seth Logan will take it up. Being guarded heavily at that half-court line. And he passes it. And gets it off to Lind. screen. He gets it, but very good coverage there by the Wildcats. The Wildcats will triple team Logan. Logan will give a screen to Lynn. Lynn backs it out to Chisago. Chisago for the three! Chisago from three gives the Dragons a 10-point lead here, 30-20. The Wildcats up the court very quickly as they have all game. Grant Kohler with the three of himself, and he will answer back with a three of his own. Now Lynn with the ball up the court for the Dragons. Lynn to the far side. Lynn will drive. He'll put it up, and he gets two. Lynn drove in the paint there, bumped bodies, and shot the two. Now the Wildcats with it. Hawkinson over to Thompson. Thompson down to Kohler. Kohler misses and it's rebounded here by the Dragons. Lynn with it. He passes it over to Fromm. Fromm's pass is blocked and it's recovered there by the Wildcats. The Wildcats get it up court. Kohler has it and it is stolen by Caleb Fromm. Caleb Fromm has a one-on-one. He puts it up for two. He misses. But they're going to call a foul on the Wildcats. So he will go to the line and shoot two. Fromm at the foul line to shoot two now. Gets ready. Puts up his first. That one is off the rim. No good. 32-23 the lead for the Dragons here at the 3:20 mark on that Fairview Clinic scoreboard. Fromm setting up for his second shot now. Puts it up, and that one is off the rim and no good. Rebounded here by the Wildcats. Lucida up the court for the Wildcats. Passes it down to Kohler. Kohler off to Thompson. Thompson hits the three. And I believe that the Wildcats called that timeout. So while they take a timeout, we'll take a timeout. You're listening to Dragons basketball here on WCMP.
Hi, Dan Stoltz of Aspire Credit Union. Some people think free checking accounts are a thing of the past, but not at Spire. We have a truly free checking account, meaning no monthly maintenance or minimum balance fees, free debit cards, free internet banking, free bill pay, free e-statements, and free friendly service included. So, feel free to stop in today.
To learn more, stop by any Spire branch or visit myspire.com. Federally insured by NCUA. $100 minimum balance required to open a free checking account.
Who welcomes change? Actually, we all do. We love it when the kids are done with diapers, and when the rash goes away, and when mom gets the new knee. That's the kind of new here as First Light changes its name. The new name is Wellia Health, as in welcome and wellness. And, well, what are you waiting for? Do stop by and check us out. Wellia Health, online at WELIAhealth.org. Live life well.
Out of the timeout, the Dragons have the ball. Cameron Chisago shot it, but he missed, and it was rebounded here by the Wildcats. Wildcats now down with it. Suda with the ball. Suda off to Forsberg. Forsberg down to Grant Kohler. Grant Kohler will take the short jumper, and he misses. It's rebounded here by the Dragons. Seth Logan. Logan off to Lind. Lind has it. Passes it off to Fromm. Fromm now down to Chisago. Connor Chisago passes it over to Cameron Chisago. Cameron Chisago for the three. It's off the back of the rim, but it's rebounded here by Lind, and Lind has trouble controlling it, but it is tipped out by the Wildcats' Andrew Kohler, so the Dragons will keep possession here. Inbounding here is Connor Chisago for the Dragons. Inbounded here to Lynn. Lynn with the long three, it's missed, and rebounded here by the Wildcats' Andrew Kohler. Kohler off to Sandvik. Sandvik up to Thompson. Thompson with it, dribbles twice, pass it behind his back. Over to Grant Kohler. Grant Kohler takes the short jumper, it's missed, but it is rebounded here by Andrew Kohler, and he puts it up and in for two. 32-28. Here, the Dragons still lead over the Wildcats. Lynn now has it. He passes it down to Fromm. Fromm has, he's looking. He passes it off to Cameron Jusak for three. That one, nearly in, but it rims out, and the Wildcats will rebound it. Wildcats quickly down the court here. Forsberg has it. He passes it off to Kohler. Kohler will drive. He passes it out to Sandvik. Sandvik had a three. He thought twice about it. Passes it out. Now to Kohler. Grant Kohler. He'll pass it out to Forsberg. Forsberg drives in open lane. He missed it, and it is rebounded here by the Dragons. Seth Logan. He passed it off to Coleman Lind. Coleman Lind up the court. Drives. Passes it off to Jusak. Connor Jusak up. He misses the short jumper, and it is rebounded here by Sandvik for the Wildcats. Sandvik slows it down at the three-point line. Passes it off to Andrew Kohler. Kohler, he'll just take the jumper himself, and he makes it. He was sitting about 4 feet in front of that three-point line, and he decided just to shoot it himself, and he did. It's now a 2-point game. Cameron Jusak passes it off to Seth Logan at the three-point line. He misses it long, and is rebounded here by the Dragons. Coleman Lind, who will put it up for 2. Back to a 4-point game here. Dragons lead over the Wildcats. Up the court with it now is Forsberg for the Wildcats, and he gives it up, but it is still loose. The ball's still loose, and it is still loose, and the Wildcats have it, or they claim to have it. Now it's fumbled and given up here to the Dragons' Connor Jusak, and they're going to call the foul on the Dragons here. Excuse me, a jump ball, but clearly they didn't. I don't think they blew the whistle in time for that jump ball, as they were wrestling around on the ground there. Wildcats had it for a second, and then Dragons came up with it. But nonetheless, the Dragons will retain possession of the ball. So Lynn now has it on the Dragons side of the court. He'll get into their offensive zone now. Passes it down to Seth Logan. Seth Logan is double teamed. He'll drive it into the paint, take the short jumper, and it's in for 2. With now 10 seconds left, the Wildcats will probably aim here to take the last shot of the half. Sandvik up, drives it down to number 22, Holden Miller. Holden Miller, he'll drive, he'll pass it down, and it's off a Dragon's foot out of bounds. So the Wildcats will retain possession with 0.9 seconds left in the first half. The Dragons lead 36-30 on that Fairview Clinic scoreboard. Inbounding it here for the Wildcats, and that one's out of bounds as well. Connor Jusak batted that one out of bounds, and that's going to be it for the first half of play here in this one. The Dragons lead at half, 36-30 over the Chisago Lakes Wildcats. And when we come back, we'll recap that first half here on 100.9 FM WCMP.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear and Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear and Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear and Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
Hey, I'm Chad Greenway. When I was playing, I loved chasing down running backs. But you shouldn't have to chase your bank around when you're buying a home. Franzen Bank and Trust Mortgage Consultants will be with you stride for stride, like a linebacker on a running back, from pre-approval to closing and beyond. Let Franzen Bank guide you through the mortgage process. Learn more at franzenbank.com/getthere. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Since 1967, Schmidt Construction, general contractor in Hinckley, has been where to go for all your building projects. Let Gerald Schmidt help you with designing, remodeling, or any new construction. Schmidt Construction specializes in residential home building, agricultural, industrial, and commercial buildings. With expert advice on all of your building projects and ideas. When you hire a contractor to take care of your building needs, you can't do better than Schmidt Construction, general contractor in Hinckley. 320-384-7901.
Are you looking for support for your struggling teen? Introduce them to Treehouse Sandstone. At Treehouse Sandstone, we are on a mission to end hopelessness among teens in Pine County. We provide a safe space for teens to make connections and to talk about what is really going on in their lives. Join us on a Tuesday or Thursday from 6 to 8 at the Treehouse in Sandstone. To learn more or to get a ride, contact us at 763-486-3297 or check out our website at treehousesandstone.org. When it comes to your health, choosing the right partner can make all the difference. Look to Fairview Clinics, Pine City, where you'll find care that's well and beyond your expectations. Our team of family medicine and orthopedic providers are dedicated to your health and wellness. And when you need care at night or on weekends for illness or injuries, Fairview Urgent Care in North Branch is just minutes away. Find your doctor at fairview.org/Pine City. Fairview, well and beyond.
To their customers and friends, Daggett's Fresh Foods in Hinckley extends their best wishes for a joyous holiday season. They feel blessed that you choose them to help you put food on your plate, and they look forward to continuing to serve you in the next year. If you need any last-minute holiday baking items or snacks for your upcoming holiday parties, swing into Daggett's Fresh Foods in Hinckley. Daggett's Fresh Foods would like to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you and your family.
Farming doesn't follow an 8 to 5 schedule. A slow week is 60 to 80 hours. My land, livestock, and family rely on me. That's why I bought farm insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, because every policy comes with a local agent. A real person who lives right in my community, who I can rely on to help keep my farm covered no matter what.
Visit Pine Insurance Agency located in the Northridge Center today.
Morris Chevrolet Buick wants to give you the best Christmas gift ever. Only at Morris Chevrolet Buick can you get below Chevy employee pricing on select vehicles. Get up to $1,000 below employee pricing on select 2019 Silverados, or $500 below employee pricing on select 2020 Equinox. See dealer for details. Donate a toy for Toys for Tots and get $100 towards a vehicle purchase, or $25 off of service. Morris Chevrolet Buick. The deals are better here.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
Welcome back here to the Pine City Gymnasium, where the Pine City Dragons lead the Chisago Lakes Wildcats 36-30 at the half. This is their first meeting in 14 years. Last time they met was 2005. They met twice that year, where the Wildcats got the better of the Dragons twice that year. But this year, the Dragons are looking to reverse roles here, as they do lead at half. Well, how they get there? Well, the Dragons started off by hitting a couple of threes. They got that three-point shot working for them, which we haven't seen a lot of in the first couple of games. They played their first two last week, and we really didn't see them hit too many threes. They got that working here tonight for them, and then they got the Wildcats into foul trouble, and they got to the line and shot pretty well from that free throw line. But both defenses here for the Wildcats and Dragons have been pretty darn good, as by the low-scoring first half. The Wildcats have done a great job of boxing out for the Dragons to get the rebounds, and the Dragons have done so against the Wildcats. So both these teams, I think, are pretty even. I think the one thing that has separated both these teams is the Dragons' ability to hit on the three-pointers has definitely been a huge difference here. You take away a couple of those threes for the Dragons, this game might be the other way in which the Wildcats lead this game. So in this game, leading scorer here for the Dragons is number 2, Coleman Lind. And then the other highest scorer is Seth Logan with 8. And then Caleb Fromm, he has 7. That starting lineup is also Connor Jusak, he has 3. And then rounding out that starting lineup is Cameron Jusak. He has 0 so far in this one. So we'll take a commercial break. When we come back, I'll talk a little bit about what I think it's going to take for each of these teams to take the victory in this game. You're listening to Boys Basketball here on WCMP.
Here, we listen. We engage. Through every stage of life, we provide compassionate care closely tuned to your needs and concerns. From surgery and physical therapy to specialty care and emergency services, Essentia Health Sandstone provides expert, personalized care for the people of Pine County. Here, we take care of each other. Essentia Health, like nowhere else. Call 245-5600 or visit essentiahealth.org to learn more.
Honey, I've got some Christmas hints for you.
Bring it.
Soft.
Cashmere sweater?
Nope. Think crystal clear water.
Tropical vacation?
No, think closer to home. One more hint. Delicious.
My mom's homemade fruitcake?
No, Tom. I want Connecticut water.
Aquarius Home Services, your local authorized Connecticut dealer, is offering 25% off a whole home water treatment system during their holiday sale. For the best water of your life, go to ConnecticutMN.com and request your free in-home water analysis. Aquarius and Connecticut. Brilliantly simple.
Perry's Auto Salon in Rush City is your local specialist for all your auto collision repair. Perry's fixes it right the first time. Perry's will take care of all your insurance claims, making it a worry-free experience. Perry's Auto Salon offers state-of-the-art equipment, a downdraft paint booth, expert color matching, computerized frame straightening, and detailing. Towing and rental cars are available, whether it's a little ding or a big bang. Go to the pros at Perry's Auto Salon in Rush City, and you'll be driving home their quality reputation.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Parking lot potholes can keep your customers away. Ugly cracks in your driveway can bring down the value of your house. At Prefer Paving and Ready Mix, project size doesn't matter. Big or small, they pave it all. Prefer Paving and Ready Mix has delivered top quality blacktop asphalt paving for housing divisions, commercial developments, industrial parks, recreational projects, and city and county streets, as well as smaller projects such as residential driveways and parking lots. From quote to completion, rely on Prefer Paving and Ready Mix in Rush City.
Hi, Dan Stoltz here with Spire Credit Union. Some people think free checking accounts are a thing of the past, but not at Spire. We have a truly free checking account, meaning no monthly maintenance or minimum balance fees, free debit cards, free internet banking, free bill pay, free e-statements, and free friendly service included. So, feel free to stop in today.
To learn more, stop by any Spire branch or visit myspire.com. Federally insured by NCUA. $100 minimum balance required to open a free checking account.
Who welcomes change? Actually, we all do. We love it when the kids are done with diapers, and when the rash goes away, and when mom gets the new knee. That's the kind of new here as First Light changes its name. The new name is Wellia Health, as in welcome and wellness. And, well, what are you waiting for? Do stop by and check us out. Wellia Health, online at WELIAhealth.org. Live life well.
Welcome back here to this game between the Dragons and the Wildcats. The Wildcats are trailing the Dragons 36-30 here in this game. A shortened version of halftime there between these two teams. The Dragons will get the ball to start this second half. Excuse me, the Wildcats will get the ball here to start the second half. So starting off with the ball for the Wildcats is Ryan Sandvik, number 3. He'll get it down to Kohler. Andrew Kohler looking to pass out. It is tipped there by Lind. Recovered by the Wildcats. Sandvik, he gets over to Backus. Backus back to Sandvik. Sandvik over to Hawkinson. Hawkinson down to Backus. Backus now off to Hawkinson. Hawkinson over to Sandvik. Sandvik looking for a lane. Now he passes it off. Number 11, Grant Kohler. Grant tries to get it to Backus, and that one's tipped out of bounds by the Dragons' Lind. So it will remain Wildcats' ball. Sandvik has it now for the Wildcats. He'll pass over to Backus. Backus down in the paint for Andrew Kohler. Andrew Kohler with an easy layup for 2. Now up the court with it is the Dragons. Fromm with it at three-point line. Hands it off to Seth Logan. Logan. That one is tapped out of bounds by Bo Backus for the Wildcats. So it will remain Dragons ball. Inbound here for the Dragons is Connor Jusak. Jusak will inbound it here to Lind. Lind off to Christian Fromm. Fromm looking for someone to pass it off to. Passes it down to Lind, who has a wide open lane to the basket. He puts it up for 2. A lead for the Dragons back to 6. Backus now with the ball for the Wildcats. Backus mishandled it. He tried to get a little too fancy there with it, and he lost control. It goes out of bounds, and it will be Dragons ball. Connor Dusak inbounds it here to Coleman Lind. Lind up the court with it, passes half court. Looking to get a screen from Logan. He's got it, uses it pretty well, and then he passes it off to Fromm. Fromm now hands it off to Lind. Lind gets another screen from Logan, who passes off to Connor Dusak. Connor Dusak for 3. That one misses. And rebounded here by the Wildcats. Wildcats have it. Backus up the court. Stops at the three-point line. Backs up. Passes it to Hawkinson. Hawkinson over to Sandvik. Sandvik down to Kohler. Kohler down to Hawkinson. Hawkinson with the backwards layup, and it misses. So the Dragons now have it. Dragons Christian Fromm has it. He passes off to Caleb Fromm. Caleb Fromm passed it, and no one is there for Fromm, as he wanted to avoid traveling if he would have taken another step. So he passed it off before falling to the ground, but unfortunately no one, not one of his teammates was there, and it goes out of bounds. It will be Wildcat ball now with the ball for the Wildcats is Sandvik. Sandvik gives it off to Hawkinson. Hawkinson, down to his teammate, Kohler, Grant Kohler. Kohler has that one knocked out of his hands, and the refs say it was last touch by the Wildcats. So the Dragons will have the ball here. Inbounded here to Lind. Lind will casually jog up court with it as he passes half court. Looks, he makes a man miss as he crosses. Gets it down now to Fromm. Fromm to Fromm. Coleman Lind over to Seth Logan. Seth Logan looked for the 3, thought again. So instead he'll drive, and a whistle is blown. Whistle on the Wildcats. So to inbound it here for the Dragons is Connor Jusak. Connor Jusak gets the ball from the refs. He'll inbound it here to Christian Fromm. Fromm over to his brother Caleb. Caleb now has it, gets a screen from his brother. He'll give it off to Logan. He thought about 3, then he'll drive. He'll pass it off to Coleman Lind. Coleman Lind will take the 3, and that one rims out. But it's rebounded here by Seth Logan for the Dragons. And he will get fouled and go to the line and shoot 2. So Logan with the rebound from the 3. He goes to the line, and he's going to shoot 2. Logan sets up for his first of 2. This one's up, and it is good. Logan hits his first free throw. He has one more to shoot here. Gets the ball from the ref, setting up for his second of 2. Logan puts it up, and that one misses. Rims out, so the Wildcats will rebound and take it down court. Sandvik over to Backus. Backus now down to Andrew Kohler. Andrew Kohler puts it up for 2, and that one is in for 2. 5-point lead now for the Dragons, 39-34 over the Wildcats. Connor Jusat takes it. He hands it off to Seth Logan. Seth Logan now off to Christian Fromm. Christian Fromm thought about 3, then hands it off to Coleman Lind. Coleman Lind off to Connor Jusak. Jusak down to Logan. Logan will drive, passes it off to Christian Fromm, and it's right through Christian Fromm's hands. Out of bounds, and that will be Chisago Lake Wildcat ball. Inbounding it here is Grant Kohler. Grant Kohler off to Sandvik. Sandvik off to Backus. Backus back to Sandvik. Back to Kohler. Backus. Now back to Andrew Kohler. Kohler down in the paint. Shoots one up. He misses, and that one is tipped around and out of bounds. Last touched here by the Dragons. So it remains Wildcat possession. Inbounding here now is Ethan Thompson for the Wildcats. Thompson shoots it back to Kohler. Kohler off to Sandvik. Sandvik off to Thompson. Thompson now down to Grant Kohler. Kohler passes it off to Sandvik. Sandvik now down to Backus. Backus back to Sandvik. Sandvik down to Andrew Kohler, and Andrew Kohler is fouled as he shoots that layup. So he'll go to the line and shoot 2. We have a timeout now here called. And while they take a timeout, we will take a timeout as well. You're listening to Pine City Boys Basketball here on WCMP.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear and Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear and Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear and Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
Hey, I'm Chad Greenway. When I was playing, I loved chasing down running backs. But you shouldn't have to chase your bank around when you're buying a home. Franzen Bank and Trust Mortgage Consultants will be with you stride for stride, like a linebacker on a running back, from pre-approval to closing and beyond. Let Franzen Bank guide you through the mortgage process. Learn more at franzenbank.com/getthere. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back here to this basketball game where the Dragons lead the Wildcats 39-34 here in the second half with 14 minutes, 13 seconds on that Fairview Clinic scoreboard. And we still have 2 free throws to shoot here. Andrew Kohler will shoot them both here for the Wildcats. Sets up for his first one. Puts that one up. And that one's off the front of the rim. Too short. So he misses the first one. Setting up for his second of 2. Puts that one up, and that one rims around once and is in. 1 for 2 on that free throw there. Lynn now has it for the Dragons up the court. He passes it off to Christian Fromm. Christian Fromm will drive, then he'll stop, and then he will give it off to Seth Logan. Seth Logan, he driving, and he backs it out. He'll go back to the three-point line and then give it off to Caleb Fromm. Fromm down to his brother Christian Fromm. Christian now looking for someone to give it off to. He gives it off to Seth Logan. Seth Logan has it batted out of his hands, and Seth Logan can't retain possession of the ball. And then Caleb Fromm gets it and passes it off to Connor Jusak. Now, he was pretty close to that boundary, but I think they did retain possession. They are going to take a timeout, and while they do, we'll take a quick timeout as well. You're listening to Dragons Basketball here on WCMP.
Since 1967, Schmidt Construction, general contractor in Hinckley, has been where to go for all your building projects. Let Gerald Schmidt help you with designing, remodeling, or any new construction. Schmidt Construction specializes in residential home building, agricultural, industrial, and commercial buildings. With expert advice on all of your building projects and ideas. When you hire a contractor to take care of your building needs, you can't do better than Schmidt Construction, general contractor in Hinckley.
320-384-7901.
Welcome back after that short timeout. The Dragons have the ball, and inbounding it will be Coleman Lind. He'll inbound it here on the near side, right by that Pine City bench. Lind inbounds it here to Tanner Wichter. Wichter back to Lind. Lind off to Cameron Jusak. Jusak off to Lind. He gets a screen. Now he gives it off to Tanner Wichter. Wichter thought about the 3, and he hands it off to Lind. Lind has it batted out of his hand, and it's last touch. They're going to say, it will be last touch by the Wildcats. The Dragons will have possession. Lind will inbound it. Inbounds it here to Tanner Wichter. Wichter, it's by a man. He thought about passing it off to Lind, but Lind wasn't open. Then he comes back, and Lind is now open. Lind gets a screen from Cameron Jusak. Jusak off to Tanner Wichter. Wichter is well short on that three-point shot, and Jason Thiemann tried to save it. I thought he did, but they say that his foot touched out of bounds before he rescued that ball. So it will be Wildcats' ball here. Really great effort there by Thiemann to try and get that one. Backus now handling the ball for the Wildcats. Covered well by Wichter. Now hands it off to Samvik. Samvik is doubled here by Wichter and Thiemann. And that's going to be a foul there a 10-second backcourt violation there by the Wildcats, so they did not get it out of their own zone in time, so it will go back to the Dragons. The Dragons' Lind will now inbound it here. Lind inbounds it here to Wichter. Tanner Wichter has it. Wichter started to his left, then goes back to his right, passes it out to Caleb Fromm. Caleb Fromm spins, carries it, looking for anyone to hand it off to. He gets it off to Lind. Lind with a spin move, then he gives it off to Caleb Fromm. Fromm stops, he passes it off to Tanner Wichter. Tanner Wichter, he drives, passes it back out to Cameron Jusak. Cameron Jusak for three, that's off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded here by the Wildcats. Number 12, Ethan Thompson. Thompson off to Forsberg. Forsberg now has it. Forsberg back up to the top of the three-point line. Gets it down to Thompson. Thompson will drive now and pass it back out to Backus. Backus thought about three, but Lind was there. Passes it to Sandvik. Sandvik with the ball. He passes it off to a wide-open Forsberg who thought twice about that three, then gets it off to Thompson, who won't think twice. He shoots it and misses, but it is rebounded there by Backus. And there's a whistle. I believe it is. It is a foul on Pine City. Basket was good, so he'll go to the line and shoot one. Andrew Kohler here for the Wildcats. Puts it up, and that one's in. So a three-point play. And now it's a one-point lead for the Dragons here, 39-38. Fromm inbounds it here to Lind. Lind off to Cameron Jusak, who's wide open for the three. Oh, it was about halfway in before it decided to pop out. And the Wildcats rebound it. Sandvik now up the court to Forsberg. Forsberg has it in the Dragons zone. Forsberg decides to take off with it himself, gets it down to Ethan Thompson, who puts it up for two, and now the Wildcats have a one-point lead over the Dragons, 40-39. Up the court with it fast, though, is Lynn. He passes it off to Fromm. Fromm now has it. He makes a man miss. He'll carry it, and there is a foul called on the Wildcats. Dragons will inbound it here. Lind will inbound. Coming in now for the Wildcats is Asuda. Checking out will be Backus and Sandvik. Also checking in for the Wildcats is Hawkinson, Aiden Hawkinson, number 23. So Lind will inbound it here. Looking for someone to inbound it too. He puts it up for Tanner Wichter. Wichter has it. He'll drive past Hawkinson. Tries to put it up. Gives it off to Thiemann. Thiemann has it. Passes it down to Cameron Jusak. Jusak has it. He spins around twice. Puts it up for two. And good. The Dragons retake the lead. 41-40 with 11 minutes, 15 seconds on that Fairview Clinic scoreboard. Hawkinson with it. He passes it over to Forsberg. Forsberg could not grab that one. That one goes into the seats and out of bounds. So the Dragons will take back possession of the ball. Lind now has it here for the Dragons. Up past half court now. Pass off to Cameron Jusak. Jusak pass it back to Coleman Lind. Lind drives. Pass it off to Thiemann. Thiemann passes it off to Caleb Fromm. Fromm gonna drive. He drives. That one's in and good. Caleb Fromm with a quick layup. But the Wildcats are quick down the court, but a mishandled ball there by Ethan Thompson. He had the wide open layup. Sometimes you just get a little too excited there. You're a little too wide open, and you make a mistake. And unfortunately, he did, and the Dragons will have it back. So a lucky break there for the Dragons, as Lind now has it. Lind has it, he drives, shoots that one, and he misses off the backboard. Rebounded here by Andrew Kohler. Kohler up to Lasuda. Lasuda down to Forsberg. Forsberg puts that one up and good. 43-42 now. Still, the Dragons still leading in this one. Lind has it. Passes it off to Cameron Jusak. Cameron Jusak will put up a three, and that one is good! It took 3 tries, but he finally gets the three to drop. And the Dragons now hold a 46-42 lead, and that one's inbounded, is stolen. Jason Thiemann puts it up, and it's good! A quick two there for the Dragons. Jason Thiemann with the layup. Wildcats now have it in their own zone. Hawkinson has it, and the Brand Bombers are going to take a timeout here. And while they take a timeout, we'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to Boys Basketball here on WCMP.
Are you looking for support for your struggling teen? Introduce them to Treehouse Sandstone. At Treehouse Sandstone, we are on a mission to end hopelessness among teens in Pine County. We provide a safe space for teens to make connections and to talk about what is really going on in their lives. Join us on a Tuesday or Thursday from 6 to 8 at the Treehouse in Sandstone. To learn more or to get a ride, contact us at 763-486-3297 or check out our website at treehousesandstone.org. When it comes to your health, choosing the right partner can make all the difference. Look to Fairview Clinics, Pine City, where you'll find care that's well and beyond your expectations. Our team of family medicine and orthopedic providers are dedicated to your health and wellness. And when you need care at night or on weekends for illness or injuries, Fairview Urgent Care in North Branch is just minutes away. Find your doctor at fairview.org/Pine City. Fairview, well and beyond.
Out of that timeout now. 9:51 on that Fairview Clinic scoreboard. The Dragons still lead 48-42 over the Wildcats. Inbounding here for the Wildcats will be Aiden Hawkinson, number 23. Hawkinson, he'll push it down to Lasuda. Lasuda takes it up the court, stops at the three-point line, passes it off here to Ethan Thompson. Thompson looking for someone to pass it off to. Now he takes it himself, gives it off to Aiden Hawkinson, and Hawkinson puts it up for the easy two. Up court now with it is Lynn for the Dragons. Lynn passes it off to Caleb Fromm. Fromm, he'll drive it himself. He takes it, puts it up, and good! 50-44 lead now here for the Dragons over the Wildcats. Up the court now with it is Aiden Hawkinson. Hawkinson will stop in his tracks at the three-point line, pass it off to Sandvik. Sandvik down to Thompson. Thompson takes a jab step, then backs up and passes it off to Sandvik. Sandvik, he'll drive. Oh my goodness, he bounced it up off of the backboard. And now the Dragons rebound and have it down in their offensive zone. Lind off to Thiemann. Thiemann now has it, pass it off to Caleb Fromm. Fromm with the long three, he hits it from long range. Caleb Fromm with the long three there. The Dragons lead now up to 9 over the Wildcats. Now with the ball here for the Wildcats is Sandvik. Sandvik looking for someone to pass to. He passes it down to Hawkinson. Hawkinson looking to drive. Hawkinson spins, passes it back to Sandvik. Sandvik pushes it over to Lasuda. Lasuda down to Hawkinson. Hawkinson had that one batted away, but then gets it off to Sandvik. Sandvik for three. That one's good. And looks like we have another timeout here. And we're going to take a quick timeout while they do. You're listening to 100.9 FM, WCMP.
To their customers and friends, Daggett's Fresh Foods in Hinckley extends their best wishes for a joyous holiday season. They feel blessed that you choose them to help you put food on your plate, and they look forward to continuing to serve you in the next year. If you need any last-minute holiday baking items or snacks for your upcoming holiday parties, swing into Daggett's Fresh Foods in Hinckley. Daggett's Fresh Foods would like to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you and your family.
Farming doesn't follow an 8-to-5 schedule. A slow week is 60 to 80 hours. My land, livestock, and family rely on me. That's why I bought farm insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, because every policy comes with a local agent. A real person who lives right in my community, who I can rely on to help keep my farm covered no matter what.
Visit Pine Insurance Agency located in the North Ridge Center today.
Welcome back. The Pine City Dragons still leading in this one over the Chisago Lakes Wildcats, 53-47, with 8:12 left on that scoreboard. The Dragons will inbound. Seth Logan inbounds it here to Jusak. Jusak over to Lynn now. Lind all the way over to Jusak. Connor Jusak pass it back off to Logan. Logan back to Jusak. Jusak has that three-point line, looks for a three, pass it off to Logan. Logan, he'll take it himself, dribble, driving, down in the paint, shoots it up, and he is fouled. So he'll go to the line and shoot two. Great tough drive there in the paint by Seth Logan. He goes up and gets fouled, so he'll go to the line and shoot two. So he'll set up for his first of two. Puts it up. And that one's good. 1 for 1 in this free throw. Checking in now for the Wildcats, Andrew Kohler in for Aiden Hawkinson. Seth Logan setting up now for his second of two free throws. Logan is good. 2 for 2 on that free throw. Oh, the Wildcats now have it. Lasuda has it up the court for the Wildcats. He passes it off to Forsberg. Forsberg off to Sandvik. Sandvik over to Backus. Backus now down in the paint to Andrew Kohler. Kohler off to Backus. Backus back out to Lasuda. And Lasuda hits the three. So now a 5-point lead here for the Dragons. Gets it down quickly, down to Dylan Peterson. Peterson off to Lind. Lind off to Connor Jusak. That one's off the front of the rim and missed. But rebounded here by Dylan Peterson. Still, ball is still loose, and it is off of Seth Logan's fingertips, out of bounds. So the Wildcats will now take possession of the ball. Now with it is Lasuda. Lasuda takes it up the court, passes it down to Forsberg. Forsberg back to Lasuda. Lasuda elevates for that pass as he passes it over to Sandvik. Sandvik now passes it down to Backus. And Backus will pass it inside to Kohler. Kohler will put it back to Forsberg. Forsberg will drive. He misses. That one is now rebounded by the Dragons. Oh, and then the Wildcats steal it right back. And there's going to be a foul on the Dragons. So that foul there on Connor Jusak. That is his third foul of the game. Checking in now for the Wildcats will be Grant Kohler in for Forsberg. Inbounding it is Sandvik. Sandvik looking for someone to get it to. He finally does. He gets it to Backus. Backus down to Kohler. Kohler off to... Rebounded there, and it is in for Backus. Up the court with it now is Logan. Logan will put up a three. Oh, and it just rims out, but it is rebounded here by Connor Jusak. Connor Jusak down to Tanner Wichter. Tanner Wichter at one hops into his hand. He takes it, drives up just a little bit, and he misses off the back of the net. And rebounded here by the Wildcats. Wildcats up. Now have it. Lasuda. Lasuda back over to Backus. Backus takes it. Fade away. He misses. Rebounded here by Lind. Lind has it up to Connor Jusak. Connor Jusak, he'll turn on the burners. Pass it over to Dylan Peterson. Dylan Peterson mishandles it, and it's out of bounds, so it will be Wildcats ball. Dragons hold a 3-point lead over the Wildcats, 55-52, with 6:01 left in this game. At the court with it is Sandvik. Sandvik will get fouled here by Caleb Fromm. So they will inbound it again. That's Fromm's second of the game. Lasuda now has it. He'll take it up the court for the Wildcats. Look to pass it off, but he does. He gets it to Backus for three. Misses. That one doesn't even touch the net. He rebounded by Lind. Lind down to Cameron Jusak. Cameron Jusak puts it up for two. Cameron Jusak puts it up for two, and there is a whistle. Sounds like the ref wanted to have a word with one of the Dragon players before continuing play. inbound it here. Inbound is to Sandvik. Sandvik off to number 11, Grant Kohler. Kohler off to Backus. Backus drives, he passes it off to Andrew Kohler. Andrew Kohler off to Sandvik. Sandvik misses the 3 long, and that is last touched out of bounds by Pine City. Wildcats will keep the ball in their offensive zone. Inbound it here for the Wildcats is Kohler. Kohler off to Sandvik. Sandvik now has it, gets a screen from Backus. He gives it to Lasuda. Lasuda for 3. He hits it. That's a long 3. And now it's a 2-point game. 57-55 here for the Dragons. Logan thought about 3, then he drives. Puts it up. And no, it's off the front of the rim. Rebounded here by the Dragons, Coleman Lynn. Coleman Lynn will take it and put up the short little shot. And that one's in for 2. 59-55 here. Dragons lead. Sandvik has it. Now he steams up the court. Passes it off to Kohler. Kohler back to Sandvik. And there's a travel called on the Wildcats. So the ball will go back to the Pine City Dragons. Just under 5 minutes here in this one on that Fairview Clinic scoreboard. Dragons lead is 59-55 over the Wildcats. Lind has it down to Cameron Jusak. Cameron shoots the 3. He hits it. So, and he'll steal the ball. He'll go back up court. He'll take it himself. Then he'll pass it out to Coleman Lynn. Coleman Lynn thought about the 3, fakes it. Then he'll shoot again, and that one's off the front of the rim. Just short. Sandvik rebounds it here for the Wildcats. He shoots it over to Lasuda. Lasuda for 3. My goodness. Lasuda is money from 3. He cannot miss. Now the Dragons back in their offensive zone. Seth Logan with it. He hands it off to Cameron Jusak. Cameron Jusak open for the 3. Off the backboard. Shot it just a little long. Backus will recover. Get the rebound now. Shoot it up to Lasuda. Lasuda, ooh. Had a chance for the open 3, but he passed it down to Backus. Backus loses it down to Kohler now. Andrew Kohler will... And that's a charge. That is a charge on Kohler. So now excuse me. I believe they're going to call... No, they will. That is on Chisago Lakes. So Andrew Kohler called for the charge there. It's only his first foul of the game. Seth Logan will inbound it here for the Dragons. Logan inbounds it here to Connor Jusak. Connor back to Logan. Logan leisurely up the court. Points to where he wants Jusak. Now he'll just take it and drive it himself. Puts it up off the backboard for 2. Dragons now hold a 6-point lead, 64-58 over the Wildcats. Lasuda with it. Crosses someone over at half court. Then he'll take it himself and put it up, and that one's off the rim and recovered there by Andrew Kohler for 2. Back to a 4-point game now. Logan up the court. Driving. Passes it over to Connor Jusak. Connor Jusak, that's long. Rebound here by the Wildcats, Lasuda. Lasuda down to Sandvik. Sandvik, he'll take it himself. No, he passes it off to Andrew Kohler. Andrew Kohler puts it up and in for 2. It's a 2-point game now, 64-62, with just under 3 minutes left here in this game. Seth Logan with the ball now, passes half court. Trying to turn momentum back to the Dragons' side. He passes it off to Cameron Jusak. Jusak will hand it off to Connor Jusak. Connor back to Cameron. Cameron back to Connor at the 3-point line. Over to Logan now. Logan will drive, step back, drive again. He takes it himself, looking. He's got to pass it off here. Pass it off to Lind. Lind for 3. That one's in for 3. Coleman Lind with 3. Beautiful passing there by the Dragons to set Lind up for that 3. Now it's back to a 5-point game for the Dragons as they lead 67-62. 2 minutes left here on that Fairview Clinic scoreboard. Backus over to Lasuda. Lasuda down to Andrew Kohler. Kohler with the 3. It's short. And rebounded now by Seth Logan. Seth Logan up to Connor Jusak. Connor Jusak has it. He gets off to Seth Logan. Logan will just pause and hold the ball for a couple of seconds, and then he'll drive. Now kicks it off to Cameron Jusak. Cameron over to Coleman Lynn. Lynn falls down. And a whistle. And that one is on the Wildcats. Just under a minute and a half on that Fairview Clinic scoreboard. The Dragons lead 67-62 over the Wildcats. Inbounding for the Dragons is Connor Jusak. Jusak will inbound it to his brother Cameron. Cameron has the wide open three. He takes a couple of dribbles to think about it and then misses it. And then his brother will rebound it and put it up for two. 69-62 now. Wildcats over to Sandvik. Sandvik off to Backus. Backus over to Lasuda. Lasuda back to Sandvik. Sandvik off to Backus. Backus will drive. He'll put up the layup, and it is tipped in by Andrew Kohler. And they will take a timeout. While they take a timeout, we'll take a timeout. It's a 5-point game here. You're listening to Boys Basketball on WCMP.
Morris Chevrolet Buick wants to give you the best Christmas gift ever. Only at Morris Chevrolet Buick can you get below Chevy employee pricing on select vehicles. Get up to $1,000 below employee pricing on select 2019 Silverados, or $500 below employee pricing on select 2020 Equinox. See dealer for details. Donate a toy for Toys for Tots and get $100 towards a vehicle purchase, or $25 off of service. Morris Chevrolet Buick. The deals are better here.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
Welcome back to this game. 69-64 lead here for the Dragons over the Wildcats with just under a minute left in the game on that Fairview Clinic scoreboard. The Dragons are now in the 1-1 not quite yet, as the Wildcats have 6 fouls, team fouls, and the Dragons 4. Lynn will inbound it here to Seth Logan. Seth Logan passes it off to Cameron Jusak. Jusak has it. He's going to dribble up court, and a foul called on the Wildcats. That will put the Dragons into the 1-1 spot here, so Cameron Jusak will go to the line for a 1-1. That's Sandvik's third foul. Cameron Jusak at the line now to shoot a 1-1. Setting up for his first. Puts it up, and no good. A little strong on that one. Kohler for the Wildcats has it now up to Backus. Backus will drive. He drives hard to the rim, and he's fouled on the way. So he will go to the line. So Bo Backus here for Chisago Lakes is going to the line to shoot 2. Setting up for his first. Puts it up, and that one's off the back of the rim. Too strong there, no good. Remains a 5-point lead for the Dragons. Checking in now is Grant Kohler in for Ethan Thompson. Backus setting up for his second of 2. Backus. That one's off the back of the rim and too strong as well. But it is rebounded by the Wildcats, and Lasuda has the 3. Oh, he's long. I believe that is his first miss 3-pointer, and Sandvik has it. He puts it up for 2. 69-66 here for the Dragons. That one's, oh no, a bad decision there by Seth Logan, and it's intercepted by Grant Kohler down. Now to, oh my goodness, to Bo Backus. That one's in, and he's fouled on the way up. He's going to go to the line for a possible 3-point play to possibly tie this one up. 28 seconds left. Bo Backus goes to the line. He'll shoot 1 and possibly tie the game. And a timeout is called here by the Dragons. While they take a timeout, we'll take a short timeout listening to WCMP.
Here, we listen. We engage. Through every stage of life, we provide compassionate care closely tuned to your needs and concerns. From surgery and physical therapy to specialty care and emergency services, Essentia Health Sandstone provides expert, personalized care for the people of Pine County. Here, we take care of each other. Essentia Health, like nowhere else. Call 320-245-5600 or visit essentiahealth.org to learn more.
Welcome back here out of that timeout. The Wildcats are set up for a three-point play possibility here. 69-68 lead here for the Dragons. With, again, 28 seconds left on that Fairview Clinic scoreboard. Bo Backus up at the line to shoot one here for the Wildcats to possibly tie it up. Backus will set up. Dragons fans making a lot of noise to deter him. And it works. It's rebounded here by the Dragons. Connor Jusak has it up the court. He'll pass it down to Cameron Jusak, his brother. Cameron Jusak will get it down to Caleb Fromm. He shoots it up and in for two, and he's fouled on the way up. So Fromm has the chance to go to the line and make this a three-point play to make it a four-point game. 19.3 seconds left on that Fairview Clinic scoreboard. Dragons lead 71-68 over the Wildcats. And Caleb Fromm is at the line to shoot one for a possible three-point play. Subbing in now is Tanner Wichter for Cameron Jusak. And Christian Fromm in for Seth Logan. Fromm at that free throw line. Waiting for the ball from the ref. Gets it, now he'll set up for his one shot. Fromm puts it up and in! It's a four-point game, 72-68 here for the Dragons. Wildcats inbound it to Backus. Backus has it, he'll drive, he's got it down. He shoots it off to Ethan Thompson. Thompson is long on the three. It's rebounded here by the Dragons. Tanner Wichter. Tanner Wichter is fouled, so he'll go to the line. Dragons lead 72-68 on that Fairview Clinic scoreboard with 10.4 seconds left. And Tanner Wichter now goes to the line. Waiting for the ball. He gets it from the referee, setting up for his first. Wichter puts that one up, and no good. So the 1-1 no good. Rebounded here by the Wildcats. Wildcats off to Lasuda. Lasuda has it. He's over to back to Backus, and that one's off the rim for three. That one, no. And that's the end of this one. The Dragons hold off the Wildcats' comeback. And the Dragons win this one 72-68. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll recap this game. You're listening to Dragons Boys Basketball here on 100.9 FM WCMP.
Honey, I've got some Christmas hints for you.
Bring it.
Soft.
Cashmere sweater?
Nope. Think crystal clear water.
Tropical vacation?
No, think closer to home. One more hint. Delicious.
My mom's homemade fruitcake?
No, Tom. I want Connecticut water.
Aquarius Home Services, your local authorized Connecticut dealer, is offering 25% off a whole home water treatment system during their holiday sale. For the best water of your life, go to ConnecticutMN.com and request your free in-home water analysis. Aquarius and Connecticut. Brilliantly simple.
Perry's Auto Salon in Rush City is your local specialist for all your auto collision repair. Perry's fixes it right the first time. Perry's will take care of all your insurance claims, making it a worry-free experience. Perry's Auto Salon offers state-of-the-art equipment, a downdraft paint booth, expert color matching, computerized frame straightening, and detailing. Towing and rental cars are available, whether it's a little ding or a big bang. Go to the pros at Perry's Auto Salon in Rush City, and you'll be driving home their quality reputation.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Welcome back here. The Dragons win that one over the Wildcats 72-68. I have head coach Kyle Allen here with me. Coach, that was you held off that comeback there. What'd you tell the guys there at the end of that?
You know, we talk about it a lot, and we use it in a lot of different instances. But we just try to really stick to our principles. And when they go on runs, we're usually not sticking to our principles. So they're making that great run at the end, and we're giving up offensive rebounds, and that really hurt us a lot. So we buckled down. We were able to do what we needed to get the win, and that was important tonight. So it was a really gritty win by us. Credit to Chisago Lakes. They played their hearts out. It was a fun night tonight.
Absolutely. Now those threes started to come in this game. Was that part of the game plan going back into this game?
Yeah, we spent the first 3 weeks really hammering home defense and rebound, and I think the boys were going to have mutiny on me if I had one more defensive practice on them. So we started getting shots up. We really believe in repetition shooting. So we get the 100 shots up a day of threes, and then a few other drills we do to get ourselves in that repetition. And I think we started to see that tonight. I never was worried if we were going to be a well-shooting team this year. It was just about making sure we got the shots up and preparing for it, and we were able to start doing that.
3-0 now on the season. Coach, what's next for the Dragons?
Man, tomorrow we gotta have a quick night, and we gotta turn around and go to North Branch tomorrow. So, we've been lucky enough to get some of these bigger schools on the schedule, 3A schools, and so we're really appreciative of that. And we get to kind of see how we do against bigger competition. But man, we got to turn around tomorrow after an emotional win tonight and go to North Branch, and we're actually playing at their middle school because they're still under some reconstruction at their high school. And they are hungry, and gosh, when you go watch them play, they're playing a fun style of basketball. They're going to put it up with the best of them. So we're going to have our hands full tomorrow, but hopefully we'll get some guys back, get a little healthy, and hopefully we'll be able to have a good showing again tomorrow night at North Branch Middle School.
All right, sounds good. Well, Coach, thanks for stopping on by, and good luck.
Appreciate you having us, and thank you for covering us tonight, guys.
That's head coach Kyle Allen here on the Dragons' 72-68 win over the Wildcats. Make sure to thank our sponsors of tonight's game. We wouldn't be able to do this without them. Make sure you thank them personally. Without them, we cannot come out here and bring you these games. Again, 72-68 win here for the Dragons over the Wildcats. I'm Ethan Gilman. Thank you for tuning in. Good night, everyone.